All right, good morning, everybody. So today is the last full day here at Walt Disney World, at least for a couple months. What's a good way to spend your final day here? Go to Magic Kingdom for a little bit. It is a not so scary night, so the wait should be so low. It is a Friday though, so you never know. Could be busy, but I doubt it. So go on some of the classic rides there, enjoy my time. Think I might swim by Epcot later. Maybe I'll try for Guardians or something like that. But also want to look at some more pin trading. I don't have too much left. This is it. So you have two Wave Bs on there, a 2024 Super Chaser, a Small World pin, two from the festival, but I'm only going to trade those for the Goofy one. And on the back, I just kept this on here because I don't know if he'll survive. I might get rid of it. I don't know yet. But the Pumpkin Pursuit 2024, it's like a Stitch pumpkin, I guess. Is that what that's supposed to be? But anyway, we'll go outside. It's probably going to be toasty. It is about 10 o'clock, so a little bit later. Was thinking about getting up earlier, but couldn't sleep last night. Went to bed at like 1:30 in the morning. So, yeah, no getting up early today. So, let's go outside and enjoy the day. Hopefully the weather's good. I think it's been good the past 2 days. There's no rain, but you never know. It might rain anyway here. Who knows? But let's go. All right, looks like a super nice day out. It's not too hot right now, so hopefully it stays that way, but probably won't. It's not going to be super hot in the next hour, but it does have some blue skies today, so should make for some good views around the Magic Kingdom. All right, we are here. No line at the tickets here this morning. All right, we are inside the Magic Kingdom now. Looking at the wait's super low. I'm thinking about maybe trying to get to Mine Train first, but I'm gonna take a quick walk with the air conditioning in here. When I did check the wait times for Seven Dwarfs, it was only 35. So I'm gonna try to get there first. Hopefully it's that or less, and then just go around everything else. Everything else was super low. Also, we'll take a little bit of a scenic route. We'll go this way so we can check out Memento Mori's gift shop. Also, I bought a lightning lane for later this evening for Guardians of the Galaxy in hopes that I can get September for this month of September. Didn't get it last time, and I've only gone on Guardians once this whole trip. So let's hope for September later this evening. Looks like the captain's out today. All right, looks like it went down to a 25-minute wait here for the Seven Dwarfs. Not the queue, not even outside, it looks like. I'll walk right into the little section with the spinning barrels, it looks like. And right, hit the end of the line just outside of the doorway. So, yeah, it should be a relatively quick wait, and then see which way I want to head to next, whether it's going to be Tomorrowland or back into Fantasyland. We shall see. Oh, we got the gems. All right, good news for food later.
got a reservation for Beacon Barrel again, so I'm gonna try the other food item I didn't get and the other mocktail. But made my way over here to Storybook Circus and check out the pins and Big Top souvenirs. Think then head into Tomorrowland. Also have to figure out what I want to do for like a light food item because it's only like, I want to say 11 right now. So I got a little bit before I actually get to go and eat at Beacon Barrel. That reservation's at 3:25. So the only good pin that was on the pin board here in this Big Top souvenirs, somebody traded away that Zurg pin. That was the only pin that was good on the entire board. All right, made it over to Tomorrowland. Let's check out the launch depot. See if there's any good pins in here to pick up. Probably not, because I feel like it's very rare to have good days anymore for pin trading. Every so often I have them, but very rare. All right, Launch Depot. Got the Orange Bird Cupcake again. I don't know why it's so hard to track down this Lilo one, because I think that's the only one I need for the D's. I need the Rainbow Castle, and the cupcakes are all done. But then I need all of the green series, which people are saying they're not supposed to be out, but I've seen people have like the full collection, and the bubble wands. But if those aren't out, then I just need the Lilo D and the Rainbow Castle. So we'll see if we can track that down some point today. All right, I'm gonna check out Star Traders, but we'll take a peek at the board here at the DVC booth. See if there's anything good. I highly doubt it, but I'm looking at from afar.
Right now I'm just out collecting things.
Yeah, there's nothing there. So we'll go to Star Traders. Right, nothing in Star Traders. I'm gonna check the little pin cards. I should have checked it before when I was over here by Space Mountain. See if they have the 2025 packs, as they did the other day. They only had a few, but it's worth a check. Pretty sure they're gone everywhere, but it doesn't hurt to look. And I do need to buy some traders because I don't want to give away like these for anything, just basic. Same with the Orange Bird. Only if I want to get the Lilo or the Rainbow Castle. I don't mind the Sorcerer hat, but it has to be for something good. So it looks like they only have the 2024s. All right, so I bought some pins. Bought the ducks for trade. Most likely these will contain traders. So plus it's the Christmas Stitch. I believe these ones have the villains, that little rat guy. Yeah, I think that's really it. I don't think I'm missing anything else, but we'll see. We'll pop them open and see which ones we got. All right, so this is what we got for duck-wise. We got Flounder, Angel. We got Tigger one, which I kind of did want that one. We have Stitch, and we have Tinkerbell for the ducks. For the 2024 packs, we got this Wally one. We got that T-shirt. We got St. Patrick's Day Stitch and the Stitch ears. So all of those are ones I have or don't want already, so we're trading those away. I have to reassess my duck decision because I think I want this one. I don't know, what do we think about the Stitch one? That one's kind of cool. Flounder's kind of cool too, actually. Do I really want all these ducks? Because then if that's the case, then really all of these, because I don't have any of them, I don't think, should be keepers. All right, so the food I got to hold me over until my actual, like, real food later at the Beacon Barrel. The classic Mickey pretzel. Yum, yum, yum. And a cup of cheese with it. All right, no line for the people mover, so hop on that. Maybe I'll catch the Carousel Progress afterwards. Then let's get a coffee and then head into Fantasyland and work my way eventually over to Adventureland. I'm gonna miss this view. Tomorrow afternoon I will be sitting on a train without this beautiful view.
Remain seated at all times, keeping hands.
All right, here we go. Hair is blowing in the breeze. Actually, I really needed this breeze because I started like really dripping because it got like hot out of nowhere. But yep, we're gonna take in the views, enjoy it while it lasts.
Welcome aboard the
It's almost over. Now, it's such a beautiful day besides being a little bit too hot, but a couple of degrees cooler, this would be perfect. Like, look at that beautiful blue sky. It's Tomorrowland
Attention all
Speedway.
visitors from Galaxy N31. Please keep forward.
Now, this view that will never get old.
One eye or nine.
Wow.
Take the time to see this show.
Wow, wow, wow. So I was thinking about the Carousel Progress, but you know what? I think I'll go catch the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Maybe I'll swing back after Beak and Barrel for the Carousel Progress right before I leave, and then go over to Epcot. But gotta get in my Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor before I head out finally for this extended trip I had here, but good time. Oh, the air conditioning in here feels fantastic. So good. I also love how you walk through this door into the monster world. Very cool. I feel like this show might be, you know, going bye-bye soon though, or within the next few years. Here we are at the Laugh System Diagram. This little like waiting area has like a lot of cool stuff. So you have like the Laugh Monsters, Monsters of Comedy of like the month. You know, Mike's little office door here. Got a nice view of Monstropolis out that window.
Because that is generosity at its finest. Thank you so much. Hi everybody, I'm Betty Boyle. I'm one of the funny monsters here at the Laugh Floor. I'm not your MC. That's a round green guy with one eye. If you know his name, shout it out. That's right, it's Mike Wazowski. Hey, is anybody out there named Mike? Raise your hand if your name is Mike. Oh yeah, we got a mic in the back. That's fun. That concludes the mic check. Hey guys, we got last in the left hand. We're on our way.
Two things you should know. Like if I said, "You stink" to that guy, it would be a compliment. You're welcome, sir. See, now we're at the laughter. So.
All right, finished up that good show on the Laugh Floor. Now time to head into Fantasyland again. Start hitting some of those attractions. Now I was thinking about doing Winnie the Pooh, but that line was long. Ariel has a short wait, but not feeling Ariel just yet. I'll hit it later, but Peter Pan says 30 minutes, but the line is literally outside going down the front of the building here. So we'll go to the Small World. Yeah, it looks like a small, like 3-minute wait here for the Small World. We do appreciate that kind of wait. And it's nice to get out of the sun for a good amount of time. Because this ride takes a little bit to get through. So we'll enjoy the air conditioning for a bit. All right, here we go. Oh my, I swear this was like 13 minutes before. I'm gonna have to come back to the mansion as well. Hopefully the line goes down a bit because it wasn't that busy earlier and even like maybe 15 minutes ago. And then all of a sudden, all those people went to the mansion. The line's like going down to like the old riverboat entrance. All right, so Tiana has a low wait, I think like 20 minutes, but I wanted to check out the pin board here in the Critter Co-op. I've been in the Critter Co-op. 15-minute wait for Tiana's. I don't know, it looks a little bit longer than that back there. So last time it was like posted 20 minutes. It was like all inside, so we'll see how quick this line moves. All right, so it's exactly 15 minutes. So the line moved pretty quick. That's what I thought it would.
Here's your texture, it's joy. Now whoever alone can see, your very special spice makes us complete.
Alright, mansion 25 minutes. Also, there's a few raindrops coming down, but it's almost 2 o'clock, so I'll hit this, then maybe swing over to Pirates, and then by the time I do both of these, should be time for Beacon Barrel.
Of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
Alright, made it onto the mansion. It was actually quite fast moving line, so I think it was more like, let's say 15 minutes, so it was not too bad at all. Alright, it's raining, but here's a look at the Memento Mori pinboard. Looking at this real quick, I think the only one that's real, maybe, probably Timon. And it's fully raining, by the way. So those few drops were a sign it was coming. Alright, so we got about 40 minutes until the reservation for the Beacon Barrel. I forget how soon you could check in beforehand, but I feel like last time I got checked in early and then I was able to be seated relatively quick. So we'll see. But in the meantime, 5-minute wait for Pirates to get us all ready for the Beacon Barrel. I love it in here. Army tea. Alright, the rain is kind of stopping-ish. Not really. Still coming down, but lighter. And I would think you could check in like 15 minutes before the reservation, so I think I got like about 20 more minutes before I'm able to check in. Maybe 15. I have to check the time. Might be 15. Alright, made it inside early. We checked in 20 minutes before. The reservation was at 3:25, and I'm in here at 3:11. Alright, to start it off, which one did I get? I got the Island Provisions for food, and the Treasures Trove drink. It's another one of the mocktails. Mysterious Ube.
Hot there, enchanted bottle, stay full. I'm sure that's fine. Not a problem at all. Well, I'll be at my nest. Crew, sort that out, will you?
Alright, here's the Treasures Trove. Almost like a dessert. You got the little like caramel popcorn, little like cake pop looking thing. Alright, so we'll dig into this and see how it is and take a sip of this drink. Alright, we'll do the drink first. Tastes like lemonade. Now we'll give a try to this cake pop. So we'll dig on into this. Yep, that's a giant cake pop for sure. All right, here's the Island Provisions. So we got some chips, some bread, some sauce there in the middle. I think it's like a mango salsa, a few other different sauces here. So I'll try just the chip because that's going to be the most generic. We'll try it in a little bit of everything here. With the one in the center. That's pretty good. I'm going to try this salsa, mango salsa. That's probably going to be like super good. Alright, so mango's in first place. I don't know what that is. We'll try a little bit. That'll be good for the bread. It's like an olive oil thing. And what is this? Oh, this is good.
Chill my crusty crackers. Right off, Rhea! Unrelated to anything you might have just seen. Does anyone know how to get a curse out of a tavern? What in the blazes? Ah! Squall's coming! All hands to stations! Repeat after me, crew! Back down the hatches! Take the mainsail! Secure the cargo! And most importantly, hold on! My purpose is curse blocking!
Alright, there it is, the cursed treasure again. My favorite drink here so far.
Well, shiver my timbers! Where's that heavenly sound coming from? Oh no, no! My Blackbeard's sizzling whiskers! Crew! Sound the alarm! Mermaids! We got mermaids! All hands, shield your ears, lest this blasted siren song turn us all into spellbound fools! Way to keep your heads, everyone! As you were! Drink up, me hearties!
Alright, we're over here in Fantasyland again. Gonna make my way around, check out a few more pins again. Go to Tomorrowland, get my show in on the Carousel of Progress. Maybe hit something else as well before I leave and go over to Epcot for the evening. Alright, the pins at Be Our Guest. No bueno. Alright, we're back here. Storybook Circus. Let's go see some more bad pins. Alright, from the Big Top Souvenirs. Wasn't so bad, but I already got this one, which is your cat, but I like to get the ones that people kind of like, and maybe I can see if I can trade for something they need, and then maybe I can get something cool in return. I have to get rid of this t-shirt. I don't know why I didn't get rid of it just now. I got rid of the Stitch St. Patrick's Day one and kept that.
Immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. and he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. Cast iron stoves, and that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horse hide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that.
All right, it is coffee time. I'm starting to feel pretty tired. 5 o'clock, so due for another coffee. All right, got the pumpkin patch latte again. What else is new? All right, back on the pin hunt, all the way back here, Big Top Souvenirs. All right, nothing in Big Top. We'll continue. I was thinking of doing Ariel, but I think I'm gonna skip Ariel and just go on the pin hunt. Maybe see what else has a short wait or any other show I want to see before I head out. Philhar Magic Gift Shop traded away that t-shirt for the other Sadness pin. So, see if I could trade that for something better. Alright, if the audio is a little bit different, I think my microphone is having some issues, but I did buy some pins, bought the Halloween ones and a few pirate ones. But I'm going to go back to the room, drop this off, then head over to Epcot. When I get to the room, I'll show these pins off. Alright, goodbye Magic Kingdom. Been a good time. See you in a couple months. I might have to say oh well about going back to the room first, because it literally took 30 plus minutes for the bus. I was waiting there for Pop and it didn't come. So I got on the Caribbean Beach one, and then the drive here took forever. So it's already past 7 o'clock, and I think I walked out of the Magic Kingdom at, I want to say it was like 5:50, and then I got on that bus at like 6:30, and then we sat there for like another 10 minutes before we left. So we'll just go right over to Epcot real quick, go over to Guardians, and that'll be that. Alright, hour and a half later, made it into Epcot. Alright, almost to the front. Almost there. Alright, I made it, finally.
Okay, headed for the jump work. This plan is never gonna work. Well, okay, I've locked onto your vehicle. We'll be right behind you. Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Rex!
Good luck. You're gonna need.
It was useless to follow me. What is that noise?
Noise. No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
Alright, no September. We got everybody wants to rule the world. Alright, I need to fill up my water. I am so thirsty. This has been empty for like an hour and a half now. Alright, with the pin traders, got that goofy one, so I think that should have finished. Food and wine set. and I believe the Rainbow Castle finishes all the castles. I'll have to double check because I know I needed, I think I needed that one just to finish that set, and then I still need the Leela. Traded the second Daisy I had for that Minnie Mouse one, just because somebody else needed it. I figured, you know, why not? So I have an extra Minnie now. That set's complete, and I'm, you know, slowly making progress on the Wave B ones. Oh, look at that! They have some here at Epcot. All right, I didn't get out of here before the fireworks, so it looks like I'll be lingering for a bit now. By the way, when I bought these, normally they tell you only 2 per person. Then they're in Epcot in the Creations shop, they were telling people the limit is 5 per person, which that's a lot of bags to be buying. All right, made it back to Pop. Gonna check the gift shop, see if there's any more trades, and then to the room to get ready to leave tomorrow. Very sad night, always is, even though I've been here forever now, but to Pop, gift shop, and then to the room. Alright, so here's a look at the refurbished room here at Pop. That's what they added on the floor. So that's really it. They were working on all of these rooms, all the way down here, the ones that are facing the pool. And then they were working on the ones on whatever building it is, the 70s, right, I think. But yeah, they worked on a bunch of these rooms. I don't think they were doing this side, but I know for a fact they were doing the ones over there. Alright, a little bit of a late dinner, but I know if I don't get something now, I'm gonna be hungry in the next hour, and the cafeteria will be closed by then. So rainbow cheesecake for the desserts, final one of this trip. Looks like it's seen better days. And then the salmon with green beans, mashed potatoes to end it off here. Last dinner here at Disney World for now. All right, in the room now. Have to start getting everything ready to get out of here tomorrow, but we'll just show off the pins, what we ended with today. Also did do some trades with some people downstairs. I feel like I got, what did I get, 2 new pens? Yeah, 2. I think they're good ones, but I got this pirate one for my Pirates board at home. I bought that at Magic. Bought this one at Magic for the Pirates board. We bought this one at Magic for the Pirates board. All right, now we're getting to the Halloween board. We got the Devil and Cat, Daisy and Donald. We got Witch Minnie. We got Wizard Mickey. We got Scarecrow Goofy, not doing a good job of scaring away the crows. He's over here hanging out with them. And we got, I guess he's a wizard too, we got Wizard Stitch. And then as far as those pin trades, we got, let's see, we'll pop it off here. So we got this Haunted, it's a Loungefly pin. We got the Haunted Mansion sign. So that one's a pretty cool one. Always love me some Haunted Mansion ones. And this one I got here is a Disney Theme Parks cast exclusive. We always love cast exclusive pins. This is supposed to be from, I guess there's supposed to be 2 of them. Or maybe they're wearing the same outfit, so I guess it's technically 1 outfit, so it's for both of them. Oscar and Felipe from Coco, but this is the pin here. It's like a little, kind of like the cast member name tags kind of shape, which is pretty neat. So it's a cool pin. I don't really have too many Coco. Actually, I don't know if I have any Coco pins. There's a few that I like, so eventually I'll probably pick them up, but this is what we're with tonight. And then, of course, since I did find more of these, eventually going to pop these open. I honestly don't believe there's anything good in here, but we will see eventually.
But time to get all packed up and sadly leave this room behind. This room has been home now for 2 weeks, and it's finally time to say goodbye and go back to normal life, which is very sad day. But yeah, time to get ready, and we'll see you back here at Disney again in November, maybe January. Yeah. So this is it. And with that being said, until next time.